Second take, hello, how are we? This is November 7th, and we are, again, sitting here with our smoothie and our Fiber One, getting ready for some exercise, and, I'm going to exercise the demons inside of my fat, give them a nice good old ass kicking. They don't know it's coming. They don't know it is coming. It is, trust me, it is. That being said, how are you? Are you good? You sound pretty good. Yeah. So much to talk about. Did we talk about the road trip? Did we talk about the demo that I played? Did we talk about the game that I've been playing? Okay, well, first let's talk about the road trip. I guess we can get that done out of the way. Earlier this year, you may have remembered I went on a mining trip. And, I don't know if I mentioned it, but along the way there, it's about like a 2-hour drive from here to there. There was a pizza place, well, a gas station that served pizza. And, let's just say the pizza was really good. Very good chicken pizza. I liked it. Ate it. It was really good. Really greasy, really chickeny, really nice. Really good pizza. So we knew after we came back, we were going to have to go back to this gas station sometime in the future and get some more. That time happened to be this week. So, with a couple weeks of planning and last minute alterations, we finally went there. And was it good? It was pretty damn good. I liked it a lot. And what's cool is they have, I've been drinking Monsters, obviously you guys know, for a while now. Not every day, but here and there. Well, they have Monster protein shakes now. And I had the vanilla one, it was really good. Tastes like Slim Fast to me personally. I thought it tasted good. I like Slim Fast. I haven't had that shit since I was a kid, but I liked it. I thought it tasted really good. But the pizza, yeah, we bought it. Not bad. Good old, big old large pizza. We didn't have to wait. We didn't have to order. They had one already made, which was good. So we just rolled in there, took the pizza, left, ate it. Yeah, it was a good old trip. Good old road trip. The guys, The guys, That was fun. We did that. I came back home and I played the Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 demo, which, to be honest, I never beat the first game, Lords of Shadow or whatever, Lord of Shadow, or, was it Lord of Shadow or Lords of Shadow? I don't know. I played through like half of the game on PS3. I never finished it. So when I saw the collection was coming out, which again I don't have the case, I'm sorry. They have a collection coming out I saw a while ago, and it's like, it comes with Castlevania Lords of Shadow and the DLCs, which are story based, and they're both like a gig to 2 gigs big, so they're fairly large. And I was really curious about this game, and it came with the 3DS game Mirrors of Fate or whatever, an HD port on the Xbox Live Arcade. It came with that too, so I was like, fuck it, I gotta get this. It's only $40. This one's worth it to me. Which, in all honesty, the game sells for about $15 without the DLC. So, I mean, value-wise, yeah, sure, that's a good deal. You're getting the 3DS game, which is like $20 or $30, and then you're getting all the DLCs, which are both, I think, $15 each. So, like, value-wise, yeah, you are getting a good deal, but at the same time, these DLCs, I don't know what they are. I could just go online and watch the cutscenes, or something like that. And as for the 3DS game, I've not heard many good things about it, so I'm a little skeptical to see how that's gonna convert to a 3D, well, to a HD Xbox Live Arcade game. It didn't do very well with Resident Evil Revelations, so we'll see how that played out. That being said, though, I played the demo, which came with the collection for Lords of Shadow 2. And, did I like it? I did. It was fun. It was actually really epic. I love what they're doing with Dracula. Like, it kind of spoils the game. It doesn't spoil, but okay, this is from a person who's never played the game, so this is gonna be a spoiler if you haven't seen the trailer for the second game, or you haven't heard about it. Basically, the guy from the first game, Gabriel Belmont, he became Dracula, I guess, at the end of the first game. And in the second game, he's the owner of the castle. He's being hunted down by everybody. Everybody's trying to get into this castle and kill him, and he's mad. He's pissed. So it's such an interesting, sympathetic like villain character here now. He had such a noble goal in the first game. Now he's this like evil guy, but he's like forced evil. He's not like straight up just like going into town, finding virgins and eating them or anything. No, this is good. This is good Dracula. His voice actor is amazing. From the demo that I played, he quotes the "What is a man," which was pretty cool. I like how he did that. I don't know. The demo's pretty crazy. Like, you know when you have that character who's just, I don't want to use the word swag, but they have it flowing out of them, you know. They're the epitome of badass, basically. They're just badass incarnate. They you know, they're just, you look at that character. You same with like Noctis from Final Fantasy Versus 13 or whatever, 15 now. You look at him, or you look at Auron from Final Fantasy 10. Shit, Master Chief, you know, these characters, they just have something about them where they look so badass. That's what Gabriel is now. Dracula. He's awesome. He's badass. He's sitting alone, sulking in his chair, his throne, sipping down some syrup, and then all of a sudden someone starts banging on his wall, and he's like, "What the fuck's this about?" You know, he's like, "What is this disturbance in my castle?" He doesn't even care. He's just like, you know, I guess I can go check. I don't really care. And all of a sudden, like a big, what do you call those things that smash through doors? Oh god. I forget the word. But they smash through Dracula's big ass throne room doors, and we're thrusted into the demo where it's like A's jump, X is attack, Y is heavy attack, B is grab. Left trigger is dash and block. Right trigger, I don't remember. Left bumper equips your sword that can steal health from people. Right bumper equips your like punching, your fire fist that can break shields. And from there you just have combo time. You get to fight a bunch of guards, and then after you kill all the soldiers or whatever, you go outside and you fight this flying guy, this guy in this gold armor that can fly. He's obviously the leader of these guys, at least a higher rank in their units or whatever. And he's flying around. He's got dual wielding flame swords. You're fighting him. It's pretty cool. He flies away. Then all of a sudden a giant mech comes in out of nowhere. This mech's trying to fuck you up. You're climbing up the side of the mech while this guy's chasing you down, shooting arrows at you. And it was just over the top and it was epic. Demo, of course, ends right when it's about to get really good. Now, the thing that's really interesting about these games is, you know, I love Castlevania, but I never went too deep into the lore. I knew that Simon was usually one of the first, and then there was Trevor, and then there was Richter, and then, like, later on, you've got, like, Soma, and you've got, you know, they jump around the timeline a lot, but to me, personally, Soma's probably, like, one of my favorites. I love, he's the reincarnation of Dracula, was it? Yeah, I believe that's what it was. That's awesome. So, that's cool. But yeah, man, I'm definitely getting this game in February. It looks really good. And then I believe also Final Fantasy 13-3 comes out then too. Dark Souls. You know, the beginning of next year is going to be pretty crazy for 360. That's all I gotta say, man. I really hope Castlevania comes out on Xbox One, though. I'd really love to play it on that instead, but if it doesn't, you know, I'll be playing it there. Because that's the weird thing with these decisions we make now before this generation is, you know, you look at, for example, Castlevania Mirrors of Fate. 9 months ago when that game came out on the 3DS, would we be thinking yeah, I'll just wait for the 360 version? No, we didn't think that. So, should I wait for this new Castlevania game? Give it 6 months and see if it gets announced for the Xbox One? Same with everything else really coming out. Final Fantasy 13-3. Will Square port it to the next gen consoles? What was the other game I mentioned? Dark Souls? Will that get a next gen release? I don't know. I don't think so, because everybody right now has the current generation consoles. They're not gonna port these games to the less owned new consoles, right? I don't think they would. It seems like a bad business decision to me, but I don't know business, so yeah. Alright, goodbye. Bye-bye.